Cold weather makes you sick. Your grandmother's biggest lie just got destroyed by science. I'm about to prove that everything you think you know about catching colds is completely wrong. This truth will blow your mind. How many times has someone yelled, "Put on a jacket or you'll catch a cold," at you? How many times have you blamed getting sick on that one day you forgot your coat? This myth is so deeply embedded in our culture that even smart people believe temperature directly causes illness. But I'm about to reveal the shocking scientific truth that proves cold temperatures can't actually make you sick and show you what really happens during cold and flu season. This cold weather health myth dates back thousands of years. Ancient Greeks believed that cold air contained, quote, bad vapors that invaded your body. The word influenza literally means influence of the cold in Italian. For centuries, people noticed that winter illness myths seemed true. More people got sick when it was cold outside. So they created this logical but completely wrong connection. Cold weather equals sickness. Your great-grandmother bundled you up because her great-grandmother bundled her up, and so on for generations. This became such accepted wisdom that even some doctors still repeat it today. But here's what they missed completely. Prepare for your mind to be completely blown. Viruses cause illness, not temperature. A study exposed volunteers to rhinovirus, then put half in freezing conditions and half in warm rooms. Guess what? Identical infection rates. The common cold is caused by over 200 different viruses, mainly rhinoviruses. These microscopic invaders don't care if you're wearing a jacket or not. Cold temperature immune system function actually stays completely normal in healthy people. But here's where it gets really interesting. Researchers in the 1960s deliberately exposed people to cold weather for hours, then infected them with cold viruses. The cold-exposed group got sick at exactly the same rate as the warm control group. Your immune system is incredibly sophisticated. It doesn't shut down because the thermometer drops. In fact, brief cold exposure might even strengthen immune function through a process called hormesis. So if cold doesn't cause illness, why do we get sick more in winter? The real reasons will surprise you. First, we spend way more time indoors, in enclosed spaces with other people. Viruses spread through air droplets and surface contact, not cold air. Second, winter air is incredibly dry, and low humidity dries out your nasal passages. Your nose is your first line of defense against viruses. When it's dried out, viruses have an easier pathway into your system. Third, and this is huge, reduced sunlight means lower vitamin D levels. Vitamin D is crucial for immune function. Studies show people with optimal vitamin D get 40% fewer respiratory infections. Plus, we exercise less, eat more comfort food, sleep poorly, and stress about holidays. Your immune system gets overwhelmed by lifestyle factors, not temperature. So here's what actually keeps you healthy in winter. Wash your hands frequently, maintain good humidity in your home, take vitamin D supplements, get adequate sleep, and yes, still go outside. Fresh air is actually better than stuffy indoor air. Those Nordic countries with the longest, coldest winters, they have some of the healthiest populations on Earth because they embrace outdoor activities year-round instead of hiding indoors. But here's the most shocking discovery that will completely change how you think about winter health. Cold exposure therapy is now being studied as a way to boost immune function. Researchers found that people who take cold showers actually get fewer infections. So not only does cold weather not make you sick, controlled cold exposure might actually make you healthier. Your ancestors who thrived in harsh winters knew something we forgot. I just liberated you from a lifetime of winter anxiety and jacket paranoia. If learning the real science behind seasonal illness helps you live fearlessly, subscribe to MedLife Simplified for daily myth destruction. Next up, I'm destroying the myth about whether reading in dim light actually ruins your eyesight. What I discovered will shock every parent who's ever said, "Turn on the light." Click now. I just liberated you from a lifetime of winter anxiety and jacket paranoia. If learning the real science behind seasonal illness helps you live fearlessly, subscribe to MedLife Simplified for daily myth destruction. So not only does cold weather not make you sick, controlled cold exposure might actually make you healthier. Your ancestors who thrived in harsh winters knew something we forgot. Next up, I'm destroying the myth about whether reading in dim light actually ruins your eyesight. What I discovered will shock every parent who's ever said, "Turn on the light." Click now.